Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. There was a ton of interest in this tractor, a 1988 John Deere 8850 with 6,226 hours on it, 1,000 hours on a Kinze Repower. Supposedly the very last Kinze Repower done. Sold today, March 20th, 2023, on an online auction by our friends at Sullivan Auctioneers. Like I say, ton of interest in this tractor coming into the sale today. And my friend Dan Sullivan with Sullivan Auctioneers gives us a video update on how this baby sold today.
Hello, Machinery Pete. Dan Sullivan here with Sullivan Auctioneers. Greg, I'm here with our good friend George Broxma from Northwest Iowa, around Sibley, Iowa, and we're down here in Hamilton, Illinois, at our auction lot, and just beginning our first of a two-day machinery consignment auction. And George consigned in this tractor just sold, an 88 model John Deere 8850 four-wheel drive with a Kinze Repower, and it has to be a new record price. George, tell us a little bit about your tractor.
Well, as a proud owner of it, and it's in our country's history somewhat of the tractor manufacturer John Deere, that in the time of building it, of the uniqueness of another company to repower it. And with that in mind, it makes it kind of a collectible but very usable tractor. And a lot of us farmers like American made, and this is a true one. And so it's surprising to me what it brought me in, and I really appreciate all that Sullivan has done.
Thank you, George. And also, it's just amazing, you know, that with the Kinze Repower, what Mr. John Kinzebon and the entire Kinzebon family has done, and we're just honored and humbled to be able to be a part of this sale. So thank you, Greg, for all you do.
So the 1988 John Deere 8850, 6,226 hours on it, with the Kinze Repower, 1,000 hours on that. It was a bareback. Sold for $111,000 today. Sullivan Auctioneers auction. Big thanks to Dan Sullivan for that video roundup with the happy seller. Very cool. And again, $111,000. I'm sure a happy buyer. Pretty unique tractor there. Actually, the second highest auction price I've ever seen on an 8850. You're looking at a list of the highest prices ever here from our machinerypete.com website. Of course, all this auction data is free. We want you to come look here anytime you're trying to figure out what a piece of equipment is worth. You can use search filters once you've selected the models, and I've done that here to show us the highest prices, and you can see 114.5, actually just back right after Thanksgiving last fall on a sale in Norwalk, Iowa, an 82 model. That only had 2,554 hours on it, and also with a Kinze Repower with a 450 Cummins. Now, interesting, if you look at the third highest ever in the list, a lot of you might remember that 8850 sold 6 years ago this month, March 8th of 2017, Williamsburg, Iowa. Sullivan Auctioneers actually sold that one too, and that was John Kinzenbaugh's auction. That was his tractor with 0 hours on a repower. So I think kind of interesting to look at that. You know, again, 71,000. I remember I was down there, shot YouTube video that day. You can go out to YouTube, type Machinery Pete John Deere 8850, you'll find it. You can watch it sell. Huge crowd, huge interest. $71,000. People thought, well, that'll never be topped. But again, that was 6 years ago. Obviously, the used tractor market's been on just absolute fire here the past 2+ years. And again, $111,000 today, second highest auction price ever on a John Deere 8850.
Your next piece of equipment is on machinerypete.com. Search equipment from dealerships across the country to find what you're looking for. Only on machinerypete.com.